Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine, pretty good today.
Good.
And you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Your name is João.
Yes, my name is John.
You must be from Brazil then.
Yeah,
From what part of Brazil?
I repeat, please.
From what city?
Conceição do Castelo. I live in
Conceição do
Conceição do Castelo.
Castelo. I'm going to Google
Yeah,
Conceição de Castelo.
State Espírito Santo.
Ah, okay. Espírito Santo. I will go to Brazil very soon, actually,
Yeah.
to Goiânia.
Mm.
Espírito Santo. Okay, one moment. I found the state. Close to Rio, relatively. Vitória. I found Castelo.
Yes, Conceição.
Conceição. Here we are. Oh, I found it. Okay. Oh, it's a smaller city.
Yeah. Nowadays I live in here.
Okay, so you are from a different city originally.
Yeah. Last I live in Itapemirim, beach.
On the beach. Also in Espírito Santo.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. And why are you studying English? What is your motivation?
Uh, I think I need it because my work and I will be, how can I say, because my study in my area accountant, because I
Okay,
am
so
accountant.
you are an accountant. Okay.
And this in addition, I sing and I use English to sing in English.
Ah, wonderful. Well, that's
Many
definitely a good
songs.
reason.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you like to sing?
I like in English. I like the band Extreme, Guns N' Roses, and
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran,
Ed Sheeran.
you know,
Okay.
and the others.
So quite a variety,
Right,
I would say. Yeah, quite a variety.
right. So,
Variety in Portuguese would be uma variedade. Variety.
right.
I'll write it for you as well. Variety.
Understand.
Yeah. And how do you practice your English usually? With Cambly, I imagine.
Yeah. And 2 weeks ago, I finished one English course with Uptime English course.
Uptime. Okay.
Do you know?
I do actually. Here is a list. I have a list of schools that I am going to apply to in Goiânia, and Uptime is on the. There it is, Uptime, right there. So I have some information about a lot of different schools.
It's a good place.
You would recommend it? It's a nice place.
Because after the start my English course, I didn't know nothing about English.
Really?
Yeah, almost 1 year that practice English conversation.
Wow. Did you are your professors or were your professors from Brazil or from other countries?
No, just Brazil.
Just Brazil. Okay, interesting.
Do you live in Goiás nowadays?
I will soon. In 11 days, I will go to Goiânia.
Understand.
So yes, I'm very, very excited to go. It will be my first time in Brazil, actually.
Good.
And I've been studying Portuguese for about 10 months.
10 months.
Yes.
Do you speak well?
I don't know. I try to practice every day. The advantage that I have is my girlfriend is Brazilian. So I practice with her all the time, texting, audio.
Understand.
So I get to practice my listening too.
Yeah. For me, it's difficult to practice with audio because many times native speaks fast.
Yes, yeah, they
And
speak too quickly.
use many connection speech. And for me, nowadays, it's very difficult.
It can be very difficult.
Yeah.
I remember when I was first starting to learn Portuguese, my girlfriend would speak so quickly, and I would just, I don't know what you're saying. I would type, não entendi, não entendi, não entendi.
Today, I put my 30 lesson.
This is your third lesson.
Yeah. And
well, welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I put in some local in Cambly. I need to practice have been. And
oh, yes.
You can you help me?
Yes. So you said you were searching for a lesson. Do you have a lesson?
Yeah, and I put in materials.
I have been studying English for 2 years. Let me open this here.
But I don't know how start this lesson. Help me.
Yes, here it says, let's see, okay. Well, so we can start with the warm-up. Okay? So
okay.
I will say the sentence, and I would like you to repeat after me.
Okay. Okay.
And then we will talk about how to form this tense.
Okay.
Okay. So the first part, I've been laughing.
I've been laughing.
Yes. I've been working for 5 hours.
I've been working for 5 hours. 5 hours.
Yes, very good. I've been studying English for 6 months.
I've been studying English for 6 months.
6 months. I've been drinking water every day.
I've been drinking water every day.
As I drink water. She has been working here since 1997.
She has been working here since 1997.
We've been neighbors for 2 weeks.
We've been neighbors 2 weeks. I have one copy here.
Oh, you printed it out. Good.
But yeah, how can I say imprimir in English?
I printed.
Printed. Yeah.
You printed the lesson. That's good. So you can look at it and write on it.
And the notes.
Take notes. Let's see here. It's been snowing for 3 days.
It's been snowing for 3 days.
For 3 days, yes. Have you been eating this bread?
Have you been eating this bread?
Has she been teaching here?
Has she been teaching here?
Has it been raining in Paris?
Has it been raining in Paris?
Yes, very good. We're almost done here. I've been thinking about food from my hometown.
I've been thinking about food from my hometown.
I've been living in New York for 10 years.
I've been living in New York for 10 years.
I've been helping them for 3 weeks.
I've been helping them for 3 weeks.
Okay. I've been using my phone for 2 months.
I've been using my phone for 2 months.
And I've been eating salad for 7 days.
I've been eating salad for 7 days.
All right. Very good. Good pronunciation.
I think that my audio is right or no. My audio.
Yeah, your audio is
you.
correct. I can hear it.
Do you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, no problem. I can hear you. Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't understand how use this had or have or has in sentence.
Okay.
I see here, but in now days, common days, I don't
Nowadays.
remember. You know.
Well, so I can write for you here. The easiest way to remember is have is used with the pronouns I, you, we, and they. Has is used with the pronouns he and she.
Okay. But there are this have and has in past.
Had is the past, yes.
Yeah. But how, let me see. In conversation, common conversation, how use had in, for example, for me, in conversation common.
Had is the past tense. Oops, equals past tense. I would say a way you could use had is, yeah, it's difficult to think of an example. It's not a very common way.
One question for you. Do you use many times had and has or others words in common conversation in the United States?
Yeah, have and has are fairly common, I would say. I would use them every day, I would think.
Understand.
Yes.
But for me, in my English course, it's very difficult. Because
you didn't practice it very much.
Yeah, because not practice very much in English course. It's the bad thing in the time.
Yes, yeah, it's very difficult, I think.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, have and has are very common in conversations. Maybe you could say, I haven't had lunch yet.
Because in Portuguese, when you say in Portuguese ter, for English is there is or there are. It's
right.
Same thing. The verb ter in Portuguese. It's very difficult.
It is, yes. It is.
I have one pencil.
Yes, I have a pencil.
A pencil on the table. But in Portuguese, it's similar. Not use have or there is or there.
Oh, so it's different.
The one word.
What would you say in Portuguese, for example?
Eu tenho lápis.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Eu tenho lápis.
And tem lápis sobre a mesa.
Oh, yeah, it's close.
It's equal word to express the same thing. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
It's confusing for me.
It is very similar, but yeah, that's right. There is and there are different than in Portuguese. Yeah, we wouldn't use have. You wouldn't say, I have a pen I have a pencil on the table. You would say there is a pencil. I think in Portuguese, for example, you could say like this. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're saying there is, you could say, oh, maybe I'm spelling this wrong. You could say, há lápis na mesa. There is a pencil on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it is just a little different. Similar, but just different enough to be kind of confusing.
Yeah. But when you use have to express in question, let me see. Have you been eating this bread? What the significance exactly?
Have you been eating this bread? Have you? Yeah, so you could say, I'm trying to remember it's one of the perfect tenses in Portuguese. I think you could say, have you been eating this bread? Would be, você tem estado comendo esse pão?
Understand.
If that makes sense.
And always I use have been and the next verb to, how can I say, ing?
Yes, a verb with ing
Always.
in this tense. Yes, this is the present This is the present continuous tense.
Right.
So yes, here you have a subject, so a pronoun really, and then you will either choose have or has, depending on the pronoun, plus been, which is the past participle. Past participle in this case, plus a verb with an ing ending, and plus an object.
Understand.
For example, you could say, I have been traveling for 3 days.
Understand. For me now, it's how can I say? It makes sense.
Okay, it's making a little bit more sense.
Yeah, because I studied last lesson in a time, but don't understand much.
Yeah, it's difficult to remember all these things.
What?
It's difficult to remember all of these different tenses in English sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's good that you're asking questions. So yes, in the present, it's that construction. In the past, or I mean in the negative, sorry, you would say haven't or hasn't in the past tense.
Okay, but if you transform this sentence, have you been eating this bread, in negative sentence, I use haven't you been eating this bread, or no?
Yeah, you could say, you haven't been eating any bread, or something like that, but it sounds very strange.
Yeah.
It doesn't really, I mean, it makes sense grammatically, but it sounds weird to say it that way. So
For
you could
native
say,
speak, it's strange.
yeah, you could say, I guess it's interesting because you would say the same. You would say the same question. You would ask it the same way. You know, have you been eating this bread? Yes, I have. Yes, he has. Or no, I haven't. No, he hasn't been. Is what I would think.
Finish this phrase, I use the negative.
Yes.
Yes.
So this.
Like hasn't she, like this.
Yeah, hasn't she? Yeah, maybe you could say, she's been eating all the bread, hasn't she?
Yeah. How name to use this part in grammatical? This sentence invert first is negative. After there is a phrasing, I forgot the name. A positive, negative.
Yeah, affirmative, negative.
Affirmative.
Affirmative, yes.
Yeah. How name to parts in the grammar? I forgot.
What do you mean?
I forgot this part. What name use? Because I studied, for example, now is rain, is it? But I don't.
Now it's raining, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's just a question, I would say.
But you in your school, do you study this or not?
We studied English grammar in school. I don't remember most of it, to be honest with you, because as a native speaker, you don't think of it. It's the same in Portuguese. You just talk.
Yeah.
As a teacher, though, you think about it more.
Yeah.
But I can't remember exactly what they taught us in my English grammar classes in school. I know we did a lot of writing, for example.
I see one picture before you.
Yes, behind me.
The family?
No, it's a picture of jazz musicians.
My
mother likes jazz.
Do you play saxophone or?
I do not know. So this is my mother's house, actually, and she likes jazz music. So she has a painting from 1958. It says, yeah, a lot of musicians. Probably some famous musicians, I think, but I don't know.
Okay. Next.
All right. So the next part is vocabulary.
Yeah, but in vocabulary, the branch I don't understand much. I think it branch.
Oh yes, branch.
Branch.
It's a part of a tree.
Tree. It's like one.
A tree is a árvore.
Yeah.
And a branch is part that comes out of the trunk.
Yeah. No, just words. Others I understand very much.
Good. Okay. So then we can practice with the exercise.
Yeah.
So here in number 1, we are making sentences. We have to put these words in the correct order.
Okay, but I read you or write for you?
You can just read them. That's fine. And if you like, you can write them for yourself to remember.
I've been living in New York for 10 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
Okay. He's been sleeping for 24 hours.
For 24 hours, yes.
I've been dreaming about giraffes. It's
About
correct or not?
giraffes. Yeah, about giraffes.
Giraffes. I've been working since 2009.
Since 2009.
2009.
Yes.
Let me see. I don't know. He he has been standing for 30 minutes here.
Yeah, you could say, has he been standing here for 30 minutes? Kind of a question. That would be a long time to be waiting for something. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was that pretty easy for you, that one?
Yeah, I think yes.
Okay. So number 2 might be a little more difficult. We have to correct these sentences. We have to find the mistakes in the sentence and then correct them.
I don't know. The first, there is grammatic. There is grammatic error.
Yeah, there are grammar errors in these. Sometimes it could be small, sometimes it can be larger.
I believe in New York. I don't know. The first, I don't know.
Here, the first one you could say, I've been living in New York for 10 years instead of since.
Understand. It's been rain in, I think, on Canada.
In Canada is correct.
It's correct.
The mistake is with the first part.
What?
The mistake is with the first part here. So it's been rain, or there's another verb form. Yep, it's been raining, exactly.
He was being followed. I think don't use was in.
Right. Yep, you don't use that here.
I hear. Have you waiting for me? Correct? ING into verb waiting.
So we need one more verb here. Have you? Because have you waiting for me would be
been.
Yes. So have you been waiting for me? Exactly. Very good.
Have they been using your credit card? Have they? I don't use they or.
Yeah, they is correct.
Yeah, it's correct. Has in the past has.
Here it's okay. Have they been, and then the problem is with the verb used.
Used in the past.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think not. I think finishing in 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, 55 seconds.
Yeah. I will take you others lesson with you because I like very much.
And well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Okay.
I'm glad that it was useful for you.
I will help you with Portuguese and you help me in English.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, see you soon. Have a nice day.
Nice.